We now give you a story by Sarah Makoni as she explores the growing challenge of human-wildlife conflict in Zimbabwe, where vital questions are being asked, including whether a solution can be found to deal with the menace.
In Zimbabwe, the primary drivers of human-wildlife conflict include growing populations, both human and wildlife, climate change, and habitat encroachment. These factors contribute to increased encounters and conflicts.
Because of the increase in human population and also the increase in animal population, there is demand for more resources. And then there's bound to be competition over the resources that we have. And of late, of course, we are now talking of climate change. You know the effects of climate change, where if there are droughts, then you find that both humans and wildlife will then compete for the limited resources that we have.
Elephants have traditionally been seen as the most notorious for causing extensive damage to both human lives and properties. However, recent reports indicate that crocodiles are now taking the lead in conflict incidents, with 153 people having been killed and 131 injured from the year 2019 up to now. Bire district is one of the areas most affected by human-wildlife conflict. Local communities emphasize the need for continuous awareness and education to manage these conflicts effectively and reduce their impact.
They need continuous awareness so that they are sensitized on the animal behavior so that they correctly approach them. Because most of the time you find the people are trampled by the elephants because they don't know how to approach. Sometimes they are killed or injured by the crocodiles or hippos because they don't know how to approach.
Other countries face similar challenges. In India, a significant number of humans and wildlife are affected by the surge.
I think India faces a very significant human-wildlife conflict. In terms of numbers, we have roughly 500 deaths that result from conflict with tigers and leopards. With the elephants, the incidents are close to 1,500.
However, innovative solutions like AI technology are being employed to mitigate the impact.
We wanted to create an early warning system where we used AI to identify any wild animal movement, whether it's a tiger, leopard, bear or wolf, at periphery of any human habitat. So we have installed smart cameras at border of human habitats. They detect any incoming threat, classify whether it's a threat, and basis that it automatically sends an alert to public as well as public, what we say as PRT, public response teams, forest officials, so that people can get into a safer location.
Amidst these challenges in Zimbabwe, mitigation strategies are being put in place to address the problem. Efforts focus on reducing incidents and fostering coexistence between humans and wildlife.
And what we have done in place as well, through Oxford University, we've set up 2 intervention programs. The first one is called the mobile boma, where you get people to bring cattle in one place, and then you put the special opaque PVC curtains to stop lions from accessing cattle inside the corral. And the second one is when you use prominent local people as role models, a program that we call the Long Shields Lion Guardian Program. When the lions are closer to the communities, people get a warning message and people get to chase the lions back into the park.
Some, however, argue that humans and wildlife should live in harmony, reminiscent of the ancient days of the biblical Noah.
Nairobi National Park has lions running around in it right next to the airport, right next to the city of millions of people. So with many animals it is possible. You can have things like fences, for example. Electric fences are very effective at keeping animals out. The problem we have in Zimbabwe a lot is that a lot of the areas are not fenced. And so, big commercial farms might have electric fences which will keep elephants out, but people with small holdings with just a little piece of land may have no fence at all. And so when an elephant comes along, the food is right there. It's very tempting.
Kenya, known for its elephant populations, has implemented successful mitigation strategies. These efforts prove that humans can indeed live in harmony with wildlife.
We have around 36,000 elephants in Kenya and around 50 million people. So there's quite a bit of overlap where people and elephants are living together. And we've pulled together a human-elephant coexistence toolbox book, which is over 80 methods that have been collected from around Africa, including here in Zimbabwe, of these really innovative ideas of how communities can live in harmony with elephants, but also make money off innovative enterprise activities.
Addressing this conflict is crucial not only for protecting Zimbabwe's rich biodiversity, but also for ensuring the Zimbabwe livelihoods and safety of communities living alongside it. Sarah Makani, NRTV News.